Oh, wow. Hello, sports fans. If you're watching it right now, you're like, dude, what's with the gear, Dave? Why are you all decked out in the gear? Oh, yeah, you know why? Because baseball just started, dude. I like baseball. Bruh. This podcast can be all about baseball. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. But it is, opening day baseball was yesterday. Right here. I'm a Mets fan. Let me know what team you like in the comments, because I play baseball at the skate park, just like I play football on the weekends. So if, whatever team you like, maybe I'll put your game on. Somebody you can pop your head in the shop and be like, what's the score? Because everyone knows there's baseball on every day, because there's 162 games, and there's like 30 teams, so that's like, what is that, 4,860 games? That's a lot of games. But today's not about baseball, because why am I going to talk about baseball anyway? I just like baseball. Today's about the calendar, the summer schedule. This is live on the internet right now, so we're going to talk about the BFS summer calendar. Wow. All right, this is really exciting, guys. It's not that exciting, actually, but it's really important because the schedule changes in the summer. So I already talked about going to summer hours. We dropped off the Friday night to Saturday night. Sunday's just 12 to 4. We know that, right? You guys know that. You wrote it down in your calendars. Everyone knows that. This is more about all the special events, the summer camps, the early closings, and all those sorts of things. If you're on YouTube, I'm holding up the calendar. I'll also have it superimposed in the video, like maybe right here. If you're on iTunes, go to breakingfreeskatepark.com. Right below the waiver and the summer camp info, there's a scrolling panel of images with all the flyers and pertinent information. This calendar will be there. If you're at the skate park, this will be on the rotating images on the TVs, and it should be posted throughout the park in a couple places. So I don't want you to show up to the park on some day that I'm not open and be like, dude, where's Wrench? Chances are I'm at home tending to my garden, listening to a baseball game, enjoying the beautiful summer in Rochester, New York. Boom, there's the calendar. Let's talk about this, guys. As always, ladies' night. Let me know in the comments if you go to ladies' night. I'll shout you out in the next podcast. Ladies' night, third Monday of every month, so that's May 20th, June 17th, July 15th, and August 19th. We'll go month by month here. And if you guys are smart, you might want to mark some of these things in your calendars so you don't forget, right? Right. May. Saturday, May 11th, as we've talked about in previous podcasts, that is the Scooter Spine Mini Jam. It's going to be a good time. May 12th, the Sunday, that's Mother's Day, so moms ride free that day. So all you moms out there, come on out. You get to ride for free. Still got to pay for your kid, but you get to ride for free. Like I said, May 20th, that's ladies' night. Then we're actually closed for a week. That's my policy. That's my thing I do at the skate park. Memorial Day and around Labor Day, I close. I work every day. I don't get a chance to get away. Even if I even had the staff to cover being away for a week, there's the issue where it's like there's a lot of stress because it's someone else is tending to your baby, essentially, And every May, I go on this camping trip, and it's wonderful and lovely. It's a memorial camping trip I do for my father. Just picture him right here. This is my wonderful father, Gary Raffa. He's the man. There's a painting of this picture in the foyer at the skate park. He's a great dude. Miss him every day. Think about him every day. I have this tradition I have every year on my dad's birthday. I cry in public. It's a tradition, So I do it every year. Anyway, I had been camping in this spot for years and years with my father and some of his coworkers and some of his friends and my family and whatever. So we continue the tradition. This camping tradition is going back over, I believe, at least 30 years now. So we do it every year, even though he's no longer with us. And one of the reasons why the trip is so good is because it's in the middle of nowhere. There's no cell phone service. There's no power. There's no access to power. There's no running water. It's primitive camping. It is car camping, but no amenities. So I couldn't have the skate park open and not be accessible even by phone. That would be so much stress for me. I wouldn't be able to unwind. So I basically have to close the park. And come on, let's be honest. I need a vacation sometimes. Well, life's hard, dude. So, from May 23rd until May 30th, which is a Thursday through a Thursday, the skate park is closed, outright closed. Lights are off, everything's off, closed. Security system's still on, doors are locked. So that is the weekend, May 25th, Saturday, May 25th. We are closed. Now, historically, that's a very, very slow weekend for the skate park. That's a weekend it's a 3-day weekend. People go away, people do events, people are barbecuing. So it's very, very low turnout at that weekend at the skate park. Every year I have it out there. There's flyers at the skate park. It's on the website. It's on the Facebook. We're closed. Don't show up. I'm sorry if you do, but you shouldn't have. And the information has been out there for months. So that's May. Scooter Jam, Mother's Day, closed for that last week of May. It's going to be May. Moving along. June. June is the slowest month of the year for me. May is also really slow, but June is also slow. Give or take. So I'm doing something different this year. This is a big one. Make a note of this. In addition to being closed on Mondays, I'm also closed on Tuesdays in June. So Monday and Tuesday, we're closed in June. Basically, in May and June, and pretty much most of summer, we only really get much traffic on the weekends. So the weekdays are kind of like whatever. So I'm hoping I'm not going to alienate too many customers by being closed on Tuesday. I'm hoping they can just kind of shift it into coming on a Wednesday or a Thursday. We'll see how it goes. But for June, read my lips that you can't see because the mic is in front of my mouth. We're closed on Tuesdays in June. Mondays and Tuesdays were closed in June, all right? So here's some of the events on the calendar. June 7th, the first Friday in June, that is International Donut Day. We're doing another scavenger hunt like last year. If you went to the scavenger hunt last year, you knew it was a great time. We're going to do another podcast about that later. There is a video from that on our YouTube you can find. I think there is. Is there? Maybe did I make one? I don't know. Whatever. Basically, the International Donut Day scavenger hunt, you leave the skate park around 6. Like, you meet up, you sign up, you pay for your team to be involved. There's a cash prize. You get a piece of paper that has all these goals on it. Some are kind of cryptic, some are really obvious. You have to go downtown. You're not allowed to drive a car. If you skateboard, you can drive your car to downtown, but you have to skate around. But for the most part, you have to skate everywhere or ride or scoot everywhere. And there's all these things like find 8 statues of Frederick Douglass. Find this, last year it was like find 5 traffic circles or whatever. And the rules are, it's up to me. I score everything. So sometimes some people think they found it, but it's not what I intended it. So you just don't get points for that. No crybabies on that stuff. So, yeah. International Donut Day scavenger hunt, Friday, June 7th. The following day, Saturday, is National Best Friends Day. How cool is that? Saturday, June 8th, National Best Friends Day. We're going to run a promo that day. If you bring your best friend, and your best friend has never been there, they get to ride for free. So you can bring as long as they've never been here, they don't have a waiver on file or anything. So if it's truly their first time, you could bring your best friend to the skate park for free. So if you've been skating and your friend doesn't skate, and you're like, dude, you gotta try, and they're like, no, I'm scared, I don't have $10, whatever it is. Or like, no, dude, it's free. Or you could be like, dude, I'll pay for you, and they're like, wow, it's so nice of you, and then just don't tell them it was free, and they thought you paid for them. Sunday, June 16th. That's Father's Day. Dad's ride free. So all you dads listening, mark that down in your calendar. You You get to ride for free that day. Ladies' night's 17th. And that's pretty much it for June. As of right now, again, we're closed on Tuesdays in June. That's a big one. Moving along. July. By now, July, it's pretty warm. I love summer. Obviously, we're closed for Independence Day. That's July 4th. See that right there? Right here. Right behind me. On the wall. July 4th, 1776. The Declaration of Independence. This, believe it or not, this is the real one. Thumbtacked to my wall. I actually have the Declaration of Independence. I was hanging out with Nicolas Cage one day, and we're like, dude, we're going to steal it. And we went and we jacked it. We stole it. So this is the real Declaration of Independence in the podcast studio. That's why I can't have too many guests in the podcast, because if they let CIA know I have this, like, no good. So we're closed on July 4th. I have a cool tradition every July 4th where we do a 100-mile bike ride. It's a good time. I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a terrible time. And partially, from about miles 70 to 100, it kind of does get to be not so fun. But it's cool, right? You won't do it because you can't hang. But if you want to do it, let me know. I'll bring you along for the ride. All right, moving along. July 8th through the 12th is week 1 of BFS summer camp, full program camp. That camp's already full. Ladies' night is on the 15th. The following week, July 22nd to 26th, is the second week of summer camp. That one is about half full right now, although I'm filming this podcast a little bit early, so I don't know what it'll be like in a week. And that's your July. In July, we're back to being open on Tuesdays. It's just June I'm doing the Tuesday thing. It's a little bit of an experiment. Maybe down the road I'll do it for the whole summer. We'll see. I got to see what the numbers look like. August. I love summer. August is a great month too. First week of August, May 5th through the 9th. That's week 3 of summer camp, full program camp. There's plenty of spots in that. August 19th is ladies' night. If you're a lady and you want to come to ladies' night and you're listening to this, mark it down in your calendar. And that week is also 19th to the 23rd is week 4 of our summer camp, our open format summer camp. That one's got plenty of openings too, so get those while they're good. And then lastly, on the calendar, or I'll point as if the image was there, the Sunday, August 25th, all the way through September. Well, this cuts off at the 31st, but basically, that's Labor Day. So Labor Day would be, let's see, so Sunday the 1st would be, so Monday, September 2nd would be Labor Day. So I'm closed from August 25th through to September 2nd. That's my second vacation chance to get away. Also very slow. After 4 weeks of summer camp, I'm typically pretty drained. It's a lot of work doing summer camp. You got to imagine, I got to open the park, so I'm there from like 8:30 in the morning till like 9 at night. Do that all week long. And think about this, right? So here's July, right? I work every day so I'm off for the 4th of July. So I work from July 5th, and I will work all the way till July 29th will be my first day off. So essentially, I don't have a day off in July because of summer camp and ladies' night. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, it's not a bad job. It's not it doesn't kick my butt or anything, but I'm just there every day. So you got to imagine, after a while, it's like, dude, I got to get away. So the last week of August through Labor Day, I'm closed for a week plus. That's no chance for me to get away. Last year, my buddies and I, we rode bikes from Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C. It was like 360 miles, something like that, in 5 days. It was pretty cool. A lot of riding. We were talking about riding the Erie Canal this year, but I'm not really sure if we're going to do that. I don't know. But certainly that week, I'm going to go away. Again, skate park's closed. Lights are off. I'll probably be social media silent for that week because I'll just be detoxing, man. It doesn't end. I have my Instagram, Skatepark Instagram, the BFS Breaking Free Speech Instagram, my other podcast, Wrench Life Instagram. So I'm toggling through multiple accounts. There's Facebook for the skate park. So there's a lot going on. And I hate that I'm on my phone so much, but I have to be. It's just how it's how the market is now. It's how I interact with you guys. And I'm not complaining about it because I love you guys and I love everything I do. It's just sometimes to just put my phone away for a few days. It's just like it's like you could finally just breathe. And sometimes you just
gotta take a little time.
Just gotta take a little time and just go outside in the middle of the woods and just exist. They call it forest bathing. It's really good for you. If you care about forest bathing and health stuff, you can check out my second podcast, Wrench Life. It's on YouTube. The YouTube channel is called Wrench Life. Those are long format hour podcasts about all kinds of health related stuff. It's what the banner is behind me. Some of the Wrench Life stuff is represented in my summer camp program. So that's it for today. That's our summer calendar. The summer calendar, again, it's on our website. It'll be on social media. It'll be posted around the park. Please don't show up to the park on any of the days that we're closed. Feel free to come out to the jams. Take advantage of the Mother's Day, the Father's Day, the Best Friends Day promos. Get some free ride time for your loved ones. Appreciate your loved ones always. There are some openings for summer camp. Yeah. Skate park's super slow in the summer, so I'm just chilling. Remember, if you want me to be there in the winter, you got to help me out in the summer. So if it's a little bit rainy, why don't you come by, say hi. Just because it's summer, maybe you should still come maybe twice a month, once a week, just to come in, make sure I'm helping me pay my bills and everything, and it really helps me get the summer. If it wasn't for the summer camps, I wouldn't even make it through the summer. The summer camps are really what allows me to make it through the slow season because it's just dead in the summer. Because I'm just competing with the outside, so keep me in mind. I know it's still March, but summer's right around the corner. That's your summer calendar. Thank you for checking it out. Please follow us on Instagram at Breaking Free Speech. We will be doing some live Q&As, and we do live stream some podcasts, so you can get you get a little bit of the content ahead of everyone, depending on when I upload it. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. I saw that about 20% of our listener or viewers on YouTube are not subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, you're not going to be up to date with this information. There will be times that this podcast will be getting pertinent information out real soon because it needs to get out, right? So for sure. If you're on iTunes, feel free, give us 5-star rating. It really helps us out, helps boost our how often we get recommended to people, and you feel free to share this with your friends. Any of your friends that ride it, and say hey, did you listen to the podcast about the summer schedule? I'm no. I was hook up your homeboy with a link. I know they don't have to listen to me talk about it. They could just look at this calendar and they can get everything out of it. But I give you a little more insight into some things. If you want me to go in depth to any more of these things, just let me know in the comments. Like I said, as always, Ask Wrench as a section of the show we can do. Shoot me a question in the comments. I'll answer it in the next podcast. And, So, you know the deal. You got to walk the walk. You got to talk the talk. You got to shred the gnar. At the summer camp, we're going to help you do all of those things. Thank you for listening. And as always, I will see you at the skate park later.